Oh, we saw one big ass Confederate flag.
Yeah. And seconds later, blue skies. So we stopped in Philly to get some peppermint pies. Going on my road trip, got my peppermint pies, and I'm delivering some to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, girl.
I linked them in the description. They were made by my friend's sister that I've known since I was like, I don't know, pre-teenage in the Bronx. And now her sister's living in Philly, so we just stopped by there and made a little pit stop. I should have probably filmed some of it. But we grabbed like a dozen peppermint pies, and I cannot wait to eat them. Thank you, FY. Kamal's still driving. Spoilers, he will be driving the whole time. You guys already know what it is. We currently have 8 hours and 21 minutes to Charlotte, North Carolina. We are probably going to do a stop at some point. We were going to do a stop before we left Philly.
We're gonna drive for a little bit and then we'll stop.
Okay, so probably once we leave Pennsylvania, we will stop somewhere, stretch out a little bit, use the bathroom, and then try to do like 5 hours straight. That's the plan. Goals: don't get stuck in Virginia.
Yo, Brian got mad drunk and lost there.
Be like, clip from our Philly video.
In a world full of uncertainty and limitations, one man will unknowingly reach that limit. This is that moment. This is his story.
We are in Delaware, and it is 2:30. We have 8 hours to go. There we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey kids, eyes on the road. We're in Maryland.
This place is pretty dope. So we are in Virginia. It is gonna take us like the longest time to get through the state. We have like 5 hours and a half more, right? Like 5.5 more hours.
Yeah.
Just to get through. Well, it's like 4 or 3 hours to get through.
I feel like I've been in Virginia for like 20 years and like I just looked at the map and we're still at the top of it.
So we got a lot of work to do. It's almost dinner time, and we are prepared. But yes, I know it's not black owned, but
I got served by a black person.
there you go. Anyway, gotta put my seatbelt on, and we are off to try to get to Charlotte before midnight. Now let's go. Video, you already know. This looks very familiar with the turns. Back on the crazy road.
Back on the crazy road for 13 kilometers, 13 kilometers.
Whoa! Whoa! But there's huge trucks. Well, it's two different. The trucks and the fact that we're on the correct side of the road. We're about to get into North Carolina. Expect a lot of twists and turns.
North Carolina.
So now that we are out of Virginia and we are officially in North Carolina as of 9:30 p.m. Some things.
Man.
Some things. So, number one, Virginia is like the longest part of the trip.
Yeah.
You get, we feel like we got to Virginia, no problem. Felt like, man, maybe we'll get there early. And then you go through Virginia and it's like, we still here? We're like, okay, the border is soon. 2 hours later, okay, it's still coming. Finally, like Virginia is the longest part. Like, I think it takes almost 5 hours just to get to Virginia from New York, New Jersey area, and then the rest of the 5 hours is in Virginia.
Yeah.
Not really, but there's like 2 hours or an hour and a half. Once you cross the border to get to Charlotte. But
it took
still,
a while. Yeah.
It took us a while. Okay, number two.
We saw one big ass Confederate flag. However, it is the only Confederate flag that we see. Rebel battle flag for all you other people, our Virginia battle flag, doesn't matter. What you would consider the Confederate flag, yes. We saw a ginormous one in the side of like middle of nowhere Virginia, but that was the only Confederate flag that we saw, but it was huge.
Yes, I missed it. When I saw it, he was like, whoa. It was like, that thing was huge. It was like, let me speed up.
Just a little
in
bit.
case. Originally for this trip, we were thinking about booking somewhere in Virginia so that we did 5-6 hours today and then 5 hours early in the morning tomorrow, so that I can work the rest of the day in like one location. And Kamal, he was like, I could do this. We're gonna do it all in one day. And we are going to get there a whole hour before midnight, so we will be getting there today. Okay.
Get better lighting?
Alright, so we are finally here.
Finally.
We are 23 minutes earlier than predicted. We
Yes.
got here at 10:59 and we are excited and ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna unpack the car and go inside.
Yes.
So we're signing off here.
Remember to subscribe. Remember to comment on what road trip you're going to do next. Or if you've ever been on an epic one that you'd like to share with us. Like the video because you like us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.